As it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is Amarian Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL. And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that. And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time. And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talent, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Bombers, chill. Olay.
Following the fumble recovery, Nix. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Hold on, second. Ready. Captain. Olay. Bombers, chill.
Throwing Nix. Got him out, and it's Sutton. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Rangers.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it.
Captain. Olay. Bombers, chill.
They're going. It's Nix. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Again, it's Harvey. Down to the 25. They follow up the first down 1 yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
To throw, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Huddle.
Here's Nix. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is third and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Broncos. Ronnie Bell, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here's Harris to return it. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Hampton. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Hampton. And this is going to be a Titans first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
A gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here.
A loss of 2.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
42-yard line.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now they'll change things around before the snap. From the gun on 3rd down, Leonard. And they'll throw the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chimray DK, 27 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back into it, enough time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
To throw is Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bombers. Chill.
Now it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Ready.
Nix to the air. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Chill. Captain. Away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Back in.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, what a move. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
That's complete to DK. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he'll take this and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in the first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them in the field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Leonard. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Go!
Hampton diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Myers set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This time they stay on the ground. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Powering his way forward. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And got his man complete. Down to the 10. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 79 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Leonard. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Give here to Hampton. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A run once more with Hampton. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Hampton going to try to punch it in. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Omarion Hampton. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 21.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Nix from the shotgun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it.
Bombers.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Leonard. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Leonard. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now an audible here into something else.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Joe. Away. Bombers.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Away. Oh, Joe. Away. Bombers. Captain. Away. Joe.
Looking to throw. Nix. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Whitley. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
Oh, I said, Bombers. Captain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Ready. Ready. Away. Go. Away. Bombers. Captain. Away.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That one out wide and intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Throwing after the interception. Nix completes it to Evan Ingram. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Captain. Mike 44. Away. Shanahan.
Throwing Nix. Well, back foot throw there is incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Joe. Away. Bombers. Come on. Hey, away.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Away.
Back to the air with Nix. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Joe. Away. Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Away. Joe. Away. Captain, 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 captain.
Here's Nix. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
37, 37.
They're going. Hits Nix. Open man is Bryant. He's got it. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's a quick throw right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Back to Hampton on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A run. Here's Hampton. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 95 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hampton. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He'll run here with Hampton. Room here to run. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Bombers, bombers, bombers. Chill. Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay!
To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Oh, my son!
Now it's Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down here, and that. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little